You've been informed about Morgan Riley then?
Just did. First time I ever had a 22 or 23-year-old nominated for that award, but that's the way it goes. There you go. No, I'm not judging. I just said first time I've ever had. Like, anyway, go ahead.
You look at, speaking of youth, your right side tonight, just average age, it's easy to add up. It's about 20 years and change. I mean, it's a lot of talent in terms of looking forward to have that much youth on one side.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to look forward. We got a game tonight. I want to win the game. So to me, Cappy's here for one reason, not because he's young, because he can help us. So his speed and his tenacity on the penalty kill, and we think he'll make Boiler and Marty quicker and get on the forecheck so they can roll around more. So, you know, he's a guy we could have had here earlier, got injured, and we tried to leave him as long as we could. We wanted him to dominate offensively this year. The injury prevented that from happening. He dominated early, but you know, sometimes it's just great to play with your peers. We're all in such a rush as parents. We want our kids to play up a level, up a level, up a level. I don't know what's wrong with being the best player. So that was the plan for this year. It didn't work out just because of the fact he got injured, but we're happy to have him.
Mike, what's made the Matthews line effective here of late?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, I don't know. The answer is, you know, Hyman does what he does every day, and gets on the forecheck and gets those guys the puck back. And Willie's an elite talent. The harder he plays, the more he has the puck. And Austin, to me, is just good with and without the puck and plays and practices pretty much every day. Sometimes it doesn't go as good as he wants, but he's as consistent as you can get.
What was that lesson? Was he okay to play tonight?
Yeah.
Do you know who's backing up tonight?
Yeah. Not Sparks is backing up.
Mike, Austin is obviously tied with Wendell here for the rookie goals record.
Oh, good.
Your impressions of how much Wendell has meant to the organization since you've gotten here?
Well, I mean, I've known Wendell since he was a kid, so I played with his brother, and I've known him forever. Wendell's a good man. You know, came here from Saskatchewan, stepped in the league, and was a force right away, both physically and could shoot the puck in the net, and then is an unbelievable ambassador for our team. But maybe even better yet, is great for our guys to be around and see how he handles himself and the respects he shows fans and people, and he treats everybody so good that, you know, it makes you feel great. And so I think that's important for our players to understand just how much time Wendell's had for the community, and it's important for our guys to do the same.
What qualities did you like about Morgan when you made him alternate captain?
Well, I mean, he's an elite player. He loves hockey. He's got a good engine. He comes with energy every day. I think he's one of the best young players in the world. You know, obviously Canada did last year. He played in the Worlds, and their number one player played for the Young Guns or whatever they were called, and their number one pair. He's a good hockey player. You know, I thought I had her really going. Got injured, wasn't quite as good. Seems to have her going good. He's an important guy for us.
What about Sparks this year? Have you seen him at all with the Marlies?
No. I haven't seen him hardly at all. He's obviously turned their season around, come back and played good. He's been injured a lot too. He's one of those guys that you know, hasn't found a way to stay healthy. He's got athletic ability and an ability to stop the puck, and he's got good size.
You have to see how Anderson feels tomorrow to know if he plays.
Well, the great thing about you guys and I have had this discussion many times. I don't get any input in any of that stuff, so they're going to let me know when he's ready.
When you look at the season as a whole, when teams had those disappointing losses, they usually come back with a pretty good performance the next game. What do you think allows them to turn the page so well?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the sense dwelling on it is. I mean, when you play bad and you don't prepare, you don't work as hard as you should think about it. And then when you get up the next day, you should get on with your life. And so that's what we tried to do, live in the present. You know, I think we went 7-0-1, right? I know we did, and then we lost the game. So the way I look at it, let's get back on another run. That's kind of how I look at it each and every time. Let's just get started again and get ourselves playing right. And we have to play right to be successful, and when we don't play right, it's so evident quickly in games that we're not having much success offensively or defensively, so let's just play right.
That stretch started with your loss in Florida. Was that something of a turning point or something where you...
Well, I don't think it was a turning point. I think it was a loss. You get them once in a while during the year. Well, sometimes it's better to get smacked. When you get smacked, you got usually about 2 periods to watch the clock, and it hardly moves. It just goes. And you just sit there and you just take your punishment. You get slapped and you get ready for the next day. Sometimes that's better than, you lose right at the end of the game and you really thought you're in it and you played good. It's a good reset. We all need to get slapped once in a while. That's why most of us got wives, for a good tightening, you know, to keep us in line. Anybody else?
The fact that Lebo skated a good sign that he's getting closer.
Well, I mean, Leaves has missed one game, hasn't he? Didn't he just miss one game? Like, you got to find a way to stay healthy, man. You got to keep your job when you get it. So Cappy's job is to make sure Leaves doesn't get it, right?